Okay, next video. So we were looking at Jingle Bells and dashing through the snow. So I'm going to do this. This video is going to be for the notes, the melody notes for dashing through the snow. That second half of Jingle Bells. And it gives us a good opportunity to use some of these higher notes that we just learned. So from the G, starting on, so C, D, E, F, G, from this G, we're going to use our first finger, and there's an interval of a sixth. So we're going from G, A, B, C, D, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're playing from G to E. And notice I'm not just using one finger. We want to, as we get further along in our playing, we want to be able to use multiple fingers here on the neck. So G to E, it's a bit of a stretch, so I'm using my index finger and my pinky. I could possibly use my ring finger as well. So I've got bigger hands, so I can reach that. So either way, so dashing, I'm not going to sing right now. Dashing through the snow. That's the first phrase. So I'll play it again. So notice the last two notes. We got to go from a C to a G. So it's the same fret, and I'm kind of, look at my way. I could just lay both fingers down, which would mean both notes would be, the first note here, the C, would still be ringing when I go to the G, which is not bad, but it might not be what you want if you want each note to be like separate from each other and end as we go to the next. So you can kind of, a bit of a wrist and a bit of like just turning. I'm not really picking up my finger and moving it for those two. I'm just sort of play around with that. So see how I'm kind of just doing a little bit of a turn and moving, pivoting in a way. I'm using my thumb too to help me kind of pivot. So that's the first phrase. And then the second phrase starts out exactly the same but ends on an A, because we're going to be changing from the C chord, dashing through the snow, sorry, in a one horse open sleigh. So that ends on an A, that second phrase, which is a note in the F major chord. So we can just play the open A string. It would also be here on the 5th fret, but we haven't done that yet. So we're just going to do the open A string. It's just as easy. So that's phrase 2. So we put them together. We got dashing through the snow in a one horse open sleigh, that open A. Now we're going to jump from an A up to an F, which is a minor 6. So we have to think of those scale notes and where F is. We want to be getting to the point where we can kind of visualize. We got C, D, E, the first three notes, and then that semitone. F is just above, on my ukulele, just above the dot. So we got 3, 5, 7, 8. 8th fret. So from open to 8. So F, E, D. Now from D we're gonna go to a B, because the B is in the G chord, and that's where we're switching. So the last note of each phrase, really often in this song, it indicates the chord, and that's where the chord changes, is on the last note of these melody phrases. So like dashing through the snow, so we're still on C, and that's our F chord, and we jump up to F, and we go end on a B note, which is here, and I'm just gonna, so right, which is our G chord, and then laughing, which is way up high on the G, we skip to a D note and then up to E. So G, G, F, E, D. Sorry, G, G, F, D, E. Play that one. F. Notice we skip from F, we skip the E to go to D and come up. So laughing all the way. We're encircling the E note. So we go above E, below E, and then we end on E. We're targeting the E in the melody. And that E would be indicating the C chord. So okay, so everything at that point that we've done. So phrase 3, we go up to an F. We end on a B. We jump up to G note. And we go back to the beginning again. We just repeat what we've done. So slightly different here. We have to go up to an A. D. Okay, so slight variation in the melody there at the ending. So the first two phrases are repeated. What fun it. So what fun it is to. So what A, F, E, D, G, G, G. I'll just repeat that again. What fun, F, E, D, G, 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 G. We need to go up to an A, so that's a 2 frets higher. We could slide up to it, or we could just play it. A, G, F. So we've got that. We've got a three note combination. Each note is 2 frets apart because they're whole tones. A, G, F. A, G, F, D. A, G, F. Sorry. A, G, F, D, C. Oh, can't see. Sorry. A, G, F, skip to D, C. All right, hopefully that helps. I'm going to play the whole song once, very slowly. So. I'm just going to move my pinky up for that G to A. And then O. Jingle bells. Or we could even do it up here, but we don't have to. I'm sorry. G, G, F, D, C. Now, so I know you might be using your thumb. If you can kind of think about at least using 2 fingers and like picture like 2 fingers walking along. It's kind of like what you're doing and you're trying to hit the string. This could just be like a finger exercise to get used to playing like this. Trying to get each note the same attack, the same volume of sound, not one louder than the other, but even. You can just do 1 note, 2 notes, or one note twice, another note twice. Or you could do those combinations of like 2 and 3 string notes, on one string. So with this, I'm not playing it perfectly, but oh well. Okay, so there's lots there to think about. One more thing. I'm going to see if I can incorporate those chords in there. It's hard to do. What can I do there? Can't, because we're ending on a G. We're missing that E note. It's right. What would it sound? I'm playing a different version of a C chord to include. So, let me do that again. And we're getting a higher note. Maybe just those 2 notes. Okay. F chord. G. All right. What could we do there? Maybe just strum everything. Right. We just said that. Sorry. I'll do that phrase again. That one's a little weird. Let me do it again. Sorry. Okay. See that vibrato? You can just leave that whole chord thing out if you want and just focus on those melody notes. Good luck. Have fun.